Welcome, fellas. I think it's about time we got dressed up. What do you think? Today we're talking all about color and pattern matching. Stick with me. Okay, welcome back. It's great to see you, and as always, I'm glad that you're here. I think it's been a little while since we've talked about dressing formally, or at least dressing up. So I thought it was about time we do that, especially with summer wedding season in full swing. I think a lot of guys get a little intimidated when it comes to matching colors and patterns because they don't want to do anything wrong. So let's tackle color for a minute. I'm not going to get too deep involved in this, but let's take a look at the color wheel and I'll show you 3 basic rules that you should know. Okay, first you have complementary colors. So these are colors that are directly opposite from one another on the color wheel, and they will always complement each other. Here's a few examples I found on Google. Next, you have analogous colors. These colors are similar to each other because, as you can see, they live right next to each other on the color wheel and look great together. Here's a few more examples. Next, you have triadic colors. So these are colors that are spaced evenly apart, and they sort of form a triangle when you pick 3 together. These colors always complement each other, but it can look a little bold at times, as you can see. But for example, would you ever think of pairing purple, orange, and green together on your own? It absolutely works. Next, let's talk about mixing patterns. So for me personally, I find this a lot easier to figure out than trying to deal with color theory. Essentially, all you're doing when you're mixing your patterns is just make sure that the patterns are of a different size and scale. For example, it's totally acceptable to mix stripes on stripes. You just have to make sure that the stripes are of a different size and scale. As you can see on the photo on the left, the stripes are a different size and scale. The stripes on the right are too similar in size and scale. The same rule applies for polka dot on polka dot. Just keep the size and the scale different. So if you don't mind, I'm going to throw together a bunch of different combinations from my own tie and pocket square shirt jacket collection to show you guys. I'm also going to include some ties and pocket squares from today's video sponsor, The Dark Knot. If you're not familiar with The Dark Knot, they're a men's tie and accessories brand founded on the core philosophy of providing the market with affordable luxury accessories, all while providing style advice. For example, when you receive a tie, not only do you get a card with recommendations for matching attire with each item, but prior to your purchase, you can filter your search on their website based on your existing wardrobe and lifestyle needs. They provide free shipping globally along with a 30-day money-back guarantee and a 60-day exchange policy. They also partner with SOS Children's Villages, which is a nonprofit dedicated to helping abandoned children requiring family care. A portion of their sales proceeds go towards SOS every single month. I'm going to leave a link down below in the description box along with 2 different discount codes. The first one, you can get 20% off your entire order, including on-sale items site-wide. The second discount code, you'll be able to get 30% off your order of $199 or more site-wide, including on-sale items. Okay, starting really simple with a charcoal gray suit and a white shirt, let's just run down a couple different options really quickly. So this tie, this light blue tie, has a small paisley pattern. My pocket square has some blue in it that picks up on the tie, and it has a large paisley pattern. And if you want things as simple as possible, a white shirt with a white pocket square always looks terrific. And I think it goes pretty great with this red tie. This next combination is a little more on the fun side. We're going with a blue floral tie with a small pattern. Then we have kind of a blue and green, more tropical pattern with a larger, bolder print. Okay, so we're going blue on blue this time. You can see a light blue shirt, a dark blue tie, and the same floral print pocket square. Another pocket square option, instead of something bold and floral like the tropical print, we've got just a nice simple dot pattern. Another option, if you really don't want to mess around with mixing too many patterns, simple blue shirt, simple plain blue tie, and then the only pattern is through this light paisley pocket square. All right, since it is summer, I went with the light pink shirt. Now there is a small pattern to this shirt, but from a distance it looks solid pink. The tie has got some darker burgundy in it and also some blue, so I went back to this large paisley pattern pocket square. All right, I stayed with the pink shirt and I put on this tie that I've had for quite a while actually. It does have some brown in it, but it also has some blue. So I went back with the really tight patterned paisley pocket square with blue and purple. I think it looks pretty good. So this shirt reads a little more casual because it does have a lot of pattern to it. So I toned all that down with a simple solid blue knit tie, but then I went with more of a fun pocket square that does have some blue and some greens and a little bit of yellow. All right, so now as you can see, we're getting into mixing patterns as well as colors. So as you can see, the shirt has a pretty fine pinstripe to it, but the tie is also striped, but the lines are really far apart, which makes them dissimilar, which makes this work. The pocket square went back with a small dissimilar pattern, this paisley pattern with blues and purples. So if mixing stripes isn't quite up your alley, or if you don't have anything with dissimilar patterns, the same striped shirt with a polka dot tie, same pocket square, works great. And if you want to mix it up with your summer suiting, you absolutely can. This is the same striped shirt, the same polka dot tie, but I went back to that floral tropical pocket square, and this looks fantastic. Okay, now we're just getting a little crazy, but what if you have a nice summer suit that you want to wear to a wedding? This is a window pane against a small stripe against a polka dot. So I've got 3 patterns. I usually wouldn't try to do anything more than 3 patterns in one single ensemble. That's why I went with a plain white pocket square. All right, guys, I do hope you got something out of this. And like I said, I'll leave those links and discount codes down below for you if you want to go check out the stuff from Dark Knot on your own. Guys, thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, hit that button right now because I'm making 2 videos every single week. That means I'll see you very soon in a brand new one. Until then, take care of yourself.